and welcome to another episode of the Ultimate Decades Challenge. We're starting off 1323. Last year, we saw Adrianna age up into a beautiful young lady, after which she was introduced to several potential suitors and reconnected with her childhood friend, Corey. In a startling twist of events, Corey fell in love at first sight with Gabriella, leaving Adrianna without a suitor and feeling quite salty and maybe a little insecure. We also saw Daisy give birth to baby Hannah, and Fatima gave birth to our current heir for Gen 4, Romarin. This year is going to be a year of birthdays, but I don't want to jump around too much, so in this episode we're going to celebrate Brayden, Frederick, Fatima, and baby Terra Townsend, and in the next episode we're going to visit the side households to do the rest of the birthdays. We've got rain for our birthdays today, so I hope that is not an omen of some kind. One thing I keep forgetting is that Adrianna right now is only 14 years old and Kaylin is only 17. I guess Sims spend so much time being kids that I just can't wait until they're teens so that I can get them married and making babies, but I forget that they should have a few years where they're still just growing up and having some really tame romances. I mean, teens in The Sims basically look like adults already, so I'm having a hard time keeping in mind that they're technically just kids. Today, we'll concentrate on all the birthdays and roles, and tomorrow, if they're not all too depressed, I'd like to take Adrianna and Kaylin to meet some kids their own age and just see what they get up to. Maybe at this stage they're just going to try to have their first kiss or something. Oh, Romarin on the floor. Of course he is. Let's have Fatima come and cuddle her little baby. Here, how about we do some tummy time? Try to get a few milestones in. In the last episode, I mentioned as a joke that Adrianna might run off with the bandit leader just to spite Corey. But since she's just 14, I'm not going to go down that route just yet, but they did seem to get along quite well. So when she's a little older, I might just have them interact a bit more to see if it's worth exploring. I mean, I could totally see Adrianna trying to be this edgy kid, trying to join a camp of outlaws, and she ends up being so annoying that they eventually just relent and let her join them. Are you doing this or not? Just picking him up and putting him back down. That's the name of the game. Okay, Adrianna is up. I am going to get her started on the chores because her useless brother Brayden is still sleeping. I love how Brayden is this like super ambitious and kind of reckless guy, but he will not get out of bed to go to work though. Oh, okay, so I was checking the calendar to see when the harvest would be, and the harvest is at the end of this week. But tomorrow we have Samhain, so why is the question mark there? Mysterious weather. What's that supposed to mean? Yeah, so tomorrow is going to be Samhain, so we could always have Adrianna and Kaylin go to maybe a little gathering. So apart from the birthdays, I'm also going to work on getting our funds up because now that Gabriella is 18 and she has a soulmate, she is going to be our next bride. We almost have enough. We need to get to 5,000 and about 200. So with Corey being a pickpocket who's pretty much lived in the woods most of his life, I'm not quite sure where they're going to go once they're married. So let me know if you guys have any thoughts on how he might try to provide for his family. I don't think he has it in him to be a serious crook. Pickpocketing was probably just his way of surviving when he was a kid during the famine. But as he gets older, he's probably going to try to do odd jobs around town to make an honest living. But I'm not quite sure how he and Gabriella are going to manage to get their own place. I mean, I could totally see them living in a small cottage deep in the forest, raising their 10 kids on the outskirts of civilization. But the land belongs to someone, you know? So how do they end up there is what I'm wondering. All right, so the sun came out. Gabriella's taking care of our crops, and in a little bit, we are going to invite over Frederick and Stephanie with baby Terra so that we can do all of the birthdays. I might as well have Fatima bake a cake or something. Oh, Fatima's still tummy timing. I'll have Frederick come and do, and Romarin just lifted his head for the first time. I mean, he's our heir, right? So we've got to try and raise him right, get him to do all those milestones. Oh, sponge cake. Okay, so the sponge cake isn't pudding. Here, Brayden is going to come and make his own birthday cake. All right, so in the last episode, they had a little woohoo. Oh, he's feeling hurt. I don't know if that's Adrianna or Fatima. Scary thoughts from fear of the occult, sore legs from cheap bed. Brayden's having a rough morning, guys. So, I forgot to have Fatima do a pregnancy test. Oh, Rosemary, I forgot you were living with us. And she's going to talk to Adrianna while Adrianna's working. Well, since you're out here, Rosemary, why don't you come and help with the plants as well? Oh, great. Esther, our little girly girl, is now dressed as a bear. Kaylin is wondering if I want to go over to his house and hang out. He's calling Fatima. No, Kaylin. I don't think so. She just had a baby, and I think her brother is on to you. All right, so it started raining again, just in time for our birthday event. So I have just invited over a bunch of Sims who need to be aged up, and we are going to start doing some rolls. Adrianna is bugging out because of her stupid umbrella. Oh, Rosemary too. They apparently cannot garden in the rain because of umbrella issues. Alright, so the first Sim whose birthday we are going to roll for is Frederick Jr. here. To age up into a young adult, he needs to avoid a 2 and a 6. Fred is fine. Moving on to Fatima. She also needs to avoid a 2 and a 6. 3. Okay, why is everybody cutting it so close? And now, our main Sim, Brayden. 19. And he's fine. And I just realized that I couldn't actually invite an infant to a party, so I'm gonna have to roll without having the infant here. But this is a roll for baby Terra to see if she makes it to being a toddler. And 13, she is absolutely fine. Great, so we're going to have Brayden come and blow out these candles. All right. And let's see what his new trait is. Absent-minded. I feel like we get this trait a lot. So he's a glutton, cheerful, high maintenance, self-assured, absent-minded. These Sims get lost in their thoughts and occasionally forget what they're doing or where they're going. They become dazed when they're supposed to be inspired, tense, or focused. I'm not sure. I don't see Brayden as being dazed all that often. Oh, and I lost a slot. Well, if I ever go into cast with him, I will try and find a more appropriate trait for him. Now, what should his aspiration be? We could just roll, but I have a feeling Brayden wants a successful family. This Sim wants to have a family that succeeds in life. I think this, since he was a kid, this has been his aspiration. So I'm going to go ahead with that instead of rolling for him. All right, so 4 out of 4. Everybody is just fine. A bunch of people sent him gifts, which is great. We're going to be able to sell all that to make more money. And so that's it. Birthday is already done. We've already got gold on the event. That's going to give us another gift that we can sell. So for now, the next thing I wanted to do is have Fatima come and do a pregnancy test. And what? Miriam was asked on a date by the priest. I mean, I don't know which religion we're really following, so maybe priests in our Sims religion can get married, and it might be interesting for Miriam to have a relationship. So sure, why not? Who knows? Maybe Miriam is going to move out of the Revere's household and start her own family with a priest. In fact, that could be interesting, because the priest probably knows how to read and write, so he could actually write a letter to Tobias over in Willow Creek and let him know that his father passed away and Fatima's not pregnant. Oh, too bad. Okay. Well, maybe tomorrow. So, let's get these other guys aged up as well, see what their new traits are. And she's getting another call. Hi, Rosemary. We've heard stellar things. Do you want to become an astronaut? Who even is this? No, thanks. Oh, he wants to go blow a kiss to Fatima. Okay, so he aged up and automatically got a new trait. Let's see what it is. He got peaceful. Doesn't get angry easily. Well, yeah, I see that for him. Especially now that everything's going pretty well in his life. I can see that. Alright, Fatima's turn. Okay, so, oh, I forgot Fatima's a barfly. She's serious and creative. Gentle? Yeah, okay, I can see that. Stone-hearted? No, I don't think so. But I will keep gentle. I think that's fine. And, well, Fatima. She does like to flirt quite a bit, doesn't she? Should I go for serial romantic? Because soulmate is clearly going to be Zane, which isn't really a possibility, although she could be a cheater and go for Zane. But so far she's been flirting with different people as well, so serial romantic might actually be more her thing. I'm not sure. Do you guys have an opinion? For now, I think I will go with serial romantic, but like she can't do as the aspiration actually says. I mean, it's the medieval era. She would probably get punished quite severely for adultery, so we're gonna have to be more subtle than that, but we'll figure something out. Oh, well, why not? It's a day of birthdays. Let's go and age up our kitties. Oh, it was just instant. There we go. We now have 2 adult cats. They look so cute. Oh, he's a hairless cat. Oh no. Well, he is kind of cute. Cosmo and Mr. Wiggles. Wonderful. And she's still feeling very flirty. Alright, so it's the end of the day, 4 p.m. I am going to have... She's still out here. They're all out here chatting in the rain. So is there actually a use to putting the bees next to the plants? Like, I just saw the bees were on the plants, but does that actually do anything? Does it help the quality or something? Mr. Wiggles has defeated a wild squirrel in paw-to-paw combat? The poor squirrel, what happened? Is it okay? Oh man, I remember having a dog and the woohoo bush had the dog constantly get sick. I hope this isn't going to happen with our cat. Like, he would keep getting bit by squirrels or something, and then I had to take him to the vet, like, every day. Birthday party complete! So we got a reward that we're going to be able to sell, and we're already pretty close to what we need to get Gabriella married. So that's something that we might be able to go do tomorrow, because as you might remember, Daisy is currently pregnant. Hey Adrianna, it's me, Grace. Do you want to go out on a date? Adrianna got asked out on a date. Yes, of course she's going to go. All right, so here's Adrianna and Grayson. So this is one of the guys that we flirted with at the bar last year. And I'm sure she didn't even ask for permission from Brayden or from Rosemary. She just snuck off and went to meet up with him. Where are we? We're at the Bluffs, I believe. Yeah, we're at the Bluffs with our sacrificial stone over here. Okay, so this is romantic. He brought her to this secret little meeting place. I don't have anything that needs to get done, so maybe... And where did he go? Grayson, wait, you're supposed to interact with me. He is... planting something? Let's go swim with him. Enamored. So she's moody and she's feeling a thrill suddenly. Ooh, that's so cute. Oh, and it's okay, Grayson. I'll forgive you for having a pink and very modern swimsuit. He's planting mandrake. Why is there mandrake there in the first place? Nobody knows. Okay, so I am going to have her flirt with him a little since she is feeling flirty. Oh, so they can just sit here together. That's great. Man, I wish there wasn't graffiti in the back. This would have made a really cute picture. Okay, okay. He's receptive. And he's flirting back. That's great. I don't remember if this is the brother who had a tryst at the inn while we were there. First kiss. She can go in for a kiss. Not yet. Not yet. It's too early. There, I'm gonna have her blow a kiss to start with. She wants to sneak out. I think I'll say completed because I'd say this is pretty much what she's doing right now. Have first kiss with Grayson. Sure. Okay, so you see, I just had to let it go and things happen naturally. Spread rumors about woohoo. Yeah, she is totally going to do this. There we go. Oh. She had her first kiss with Grayson. Aww. This date just keeps getting better. Oh. Oh, he's freezing. There, I'll have her embrace him, and I saw talk about dreams. I think that would make sense. Oh, ooh, okay. Things just got steamy in here. Here, I'm gonna have her talk about dreams, you know, maybe she's saying that she's a little tired of working on her brother's farm and she'd like to have her own farm someday. She loves animals, you know, and she'd probably want to have a few horses. And is that something that he also sees for himself? I'm not sure what his aspiration is. I think I'll also have her get to know him so that we get an idea of what his personality is like. Where are you getting into the pool if you're cold? He's family-oriented. Well, I'm not sure that matches with her since she only has 2 pregnancy attempts, but you know, it might not be her fault if they don't have kids. They just became good friends. Okay, so these 2 are getting along very well. And I believe, yeah, he's a young adult, so I can't check her attraction for him, but he does have good compatibility. He's cheerful and jealous. Okay, I do see the jealous trait working with her. She wants to have fun and she needs more hygiene. Well, it seems like swimming might be a good option to get that up. She's out pretty late. It's 9 p.m. I'm sure Brayden won't be too happy about that. Alright, there we go. So hygiene and fun is going up and ooh, where did she go? This is such a romantic spot. I wish Sims could actually interact while they're in the pool together. Or can they? Oh, and this is her giving her fitness, which is perfect. That is totally Adrianna. And oh, she could splash him. Okay, let's splash. Complaining about fruitcake. That seems very appropriate right now. They're so cute. I wish they could like kiss under the statue, you know, where they're hidden. Yeah, she's feeling very confident. You know, after Corey left with Adrianna, she wants to ask Grayson to be her boyfriend. Romantic and official. Don't forget to seal it with a kiss. Well, if that's what she wants, I mean, she's impulsive, so it would totally be her type to immediately ask someone to be her boyfriend. I mean, I don't know what the medieval equivalent would be, but warm up with body heat? Ooh, I want to try that. I had such a great time with you. Let's do it again soon. Oh no, am I not going to see the interaction because they're under the statue? Oh, he left. He just left. The date is over, and so goodbye. Alright, well, she can ask him to be her boyfriend some other day then. We're gonna head on back home because it is getting pretty late. Okay, we're back home, and you can just see Brayden is over there waiting for her. Okay, so I had Adrianna come over to him, and I think he is... Shout forbidden words, that's the first thing that appears, so I am going to have him go and tell her, you know, how can you sneak out again? I told you to stop doing that. How am I supposed to protect you if you just leave and don't tell me anything? Didn't they already have a difficult dynamic? Yes, they do. Okay, well, that ended quickly. Shouldn't have said that from good-mannered Sim shouting forbidden words. Oops. Oh, look who it is over there. It's Corey. And, you know, if he's telling her, you're not supposed to be sneaking out, I'm your big brother, you have to tell me when you leave, she's gonna go say, yeah, sure, whatever. Good night, bro. She does not care at all about what her brother wants her to do. Oh, poor Romarin on the floor over here. Fatima, come and breastfeed your little baby. Fatima wants to give the woohoo talk to Adrianna. It's like she knows Adrianna is too pretty for her own good, and now that she's sneaking out, she must have an inkling of what sort of trouble Adrianna is going to get herself into, and so she wants to warn her about the potential consequences. Oh, he laughed. I love the infants in The Sims. They're so very annoying, but so cute. I guess it might be a good thing that Fatima's having a little bit of trouble getting pregnant. That way it gives time for the first kid to age up and not have like several infants and toddlers all at the same time and just have the house be complete chaos. One thing that I haven't quite fixed yet is that my nectar bottles still are not aging, and I just don't really know what to do. I wonder if the reason my nectar bottles aren't aging is because I keep traveling around. So maybe I'm just not spending enough time on the lot for anything to age. I might have to test that out. All right, so it is Samhain, and we've got Remembrance and Spooky Spirit as our activities for this holiday. We need to interact with ghosts, vampires, or aliens, so that could be a little difficult. What I really should do is set up a graveyard and put all of our graves there. Although what we could do is go to our old farm where our family's graves are, and we could go and remember our old family members, perhaps even interact with a few ghosts, and then we could even have a little Halloween party or something. Invite a few teens over and see what kind of trouble Kaylin and Adrianna get up to. So I'm going to start. Oh, isn't this just, I love the lighting here. Isn't it just perfect? So to start the day, I'm going to have everybody get started on some chores, and we are going to go and visit our family members a bit later. Hey you, happy birthday. I'm sending you a little something I thought you might enjoy. Let's see each other again soon, okay? I'm sorry, sir. I don't remember who you are. Rowan. Oh, it's her brother. Well, her half-brother. Hi, Brayden. I'm from a sports club, blah, blah, blah. Do you want to be the dance team captain? He must have seen him dancing at the bar. No, thank you. Why am I getting all these calls suddenly? Was that bugged and it's just been repaired? I haven't even updated my game yet. I don't have the new features. Your birthday gift from family is on its way. Right, okay, so it was her half-brother who sent her the gift. It's Rowan. So this is Quentin's full brother, who recently aged up into a teen. I'm gonna go and see if we received any gifts that we could sell. So I did manage to get our funds up to 7,000 by selling a few nectar bottles, even if they weren't completely aged. And I also managed to get some wool spun. She wants to tuck in Romarin. Oh no, I forgot about our infant. I'm so sorry, baby boy. Oh, so I don't know if this is the gift that she received from her brother, but it's a packet of starter vegetables, which is actually pretty cool. It's appropriate. I like that gift. I wish I could easily find the goats and sheep. Oh no. Of course the cat is sick. Rosemary and Brayden are close. Aww. All right, another day, another woohoo. I'm gonna have Brayden and Fatima come and have their little daily woohoo before we go and visit our family. Aw, Adrianna and Rosemary have two very good sentiments. So even if they have a strict dynamic, they are starting to get along a lot better. Maybe they're getting along better because they don't live together anymore. I mean, they are now, but not always. Oh no. Even Rosemary is very flirty. Rosemary wants to get engaged to the ghost of Frederick, and Fatima is not pregnant again. Alright, maybe next time. Oh, that's so cute. Esther is feeling inspired by a strong parental presence. Esther probably does want to resemble her mother, Rosemary. You know, I think Esther is going to be the one who wants to have a big family and take care of them. More than her other sisters, who are a bit less interested in that sort of life. Hey Adrianna, do you want to hang out tonight? It's her brother Kaylin. This is what I wanted to happen in the last episode, and now it's all happening autonomously in this one instead. Alright Kaylin, I was gonna go see you at your house to celebrate Samhain, but I guess that's not in the cards for today. Alright, so here we are at the Narwhal Arms. And can we maybe have a bunch of teens show up? I guess he just left. Kaylin just immediately disappeared. It's like he said, oh, do you want us to meet up at the Narwhal Arms? And we were like, oh yeah, sure. And she got here and he never showed up. Alright, so since Kaylin never showed up, I brought the entire family to him. Wow, he is happy to see us. Let's go and knock on his door. The only person... I didn't bring spouses, and I didn't bring Fatima because Fatima is probably taking care of the new baby. Wow, I forgot this is what our house used to look like. Here, let's go and light the fireplace. Okay, so I brought everybody here so that they could go and remember their lost family members together. So I didn't place them exactly the way they were before, but this is the best I could do. So, oh, right. So we've got Aunt Gemma, Frederick. Here, I'm going to have our teens come and mourn their lost father. And I will actually have Rosemary come and do that as well. This is so sad. What a great holiday. Look at the poor brothers crying together. I tried calling forth the ghosts, but it didn't work. Because of course it didn't. So that's too bad. Aw, Noah and Gabrielle are in here joking around. It's kind of nice to just have our family reunited here. I invited a bunch of Sims to come and hang out for Samhain, and everybody's just sort of chilling on Rosemary's bed. Rosemary's here listening to Corey whining while being very flirty. You know what? I think I'm going to invite the guard that she's been befriending. Yeah, there he is, Hubert. I'm going to invite him to this little party that they're having. And... Daisy! Daisy gave birth? She was supposed to give birth tomorrow! Or at least that's what I thought. One male and one female baby! We're gonna finish the party before I go and see her. Either we're going to end the episode with Daisy's rolls, or we're going to start the next episode with that. We're going to see what happens here first. Oh man, I missed the birth. I can't believe it. I was sure she wouldn't be giving birth until tomorrow. Wow, what a crowd, eh? Alright, I'm gonna have Rosemary go and tell a few jokes to her friend Hubert over here. Kiss hands. Oh, she thinks he's very attractive? Extremely attractive. Oh my. Well, you know, he does kind of look like Frederick, doesn't he? So Rosemary might just go for a second marriage. I mean, unless he's married. I don't remember if he's already married. Let's ask him. He's single. Great. Should I have her do a little flirt? Oh, make a flirtatious joke. There, that sounds perfect. You know, maybe a undying adoration. Wait. Well, tell that to Brayden. He found the sim of his dreams and by some miracle got to marry her too. Oh no. How lucky they are to be married to a ravishing goddess like Fatima Barrow. This is so sad. The attraction they have for their beloved partner still endures like an undying blaze even now. You guys! And is that Zane? That's Zane. Zane is here. And while Brayden is like so in love with his wife, Zane is there just causing trouble in the background. Oh, he was receptive. We now have a romance bar between Rosemary and Hubert. That's interesting. Okay, they're telling jokes to each other. This doesn't need to be a quick thing, you know. So I did invite the two Carver brothers, but only one showed up and it wasn't her potential boyfriend. Oh, look, Grayson just showed up and Adrianna sat down with him. That's perfect. Quentin, this would be such a beautiful little scene if it wasn't for the stupid bear costume. There, fixed it. All right, so it is the end of the day, and so it's the end of the half year, so I'm going to be leaving this part here. I don't want the episode to go on too long, so we're going to leave the birthday roll and labor rolls for Daisy for the next episode. So in this part, we had some really great luck with the dice. I hope it is going to continue for the next episode where we have a bunch of more birthday rolls to do. We had 4 out of 4 successes, which is great. Adrianna started getting closer to a young man very naturally and slowly, which is perfect. And even Rosemary maybe having a second chance at love. So thank you very much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.